How to use ACT therapy to overcome depression. ACT stands for Acceptance and Commitment Therapy. ACT is a type of psychotherapy that helps you deal with difficult thoughts and emotions without letting them control your life. ACT helps you accept your thoughts and emotions as natural responses to life while encouraging you to take actions that align with your values and what truly matters to you. ACT works through six core principles. Together, they help build what psychologists call psychological flexibility, the ability to act based on your values, not just your mood. The first ACT principle is acceptance. Acceptance means allowing thoughts and feelings to be there without fighting them. In depression, this might mean letting sadness, low energy, or hopeless thoughts exist without judging yourself or trying to push them away. Instead of saying, I shouldn't feel this way, you learn to say, this is what I'm feeling right now, but I can still take care of myself. Acceptance reduces the extra suffering that comes from resisting your emotions. The second ACT principle is cognitive diffusion. Cognitive diffusion is learning to step back from your thoughts instead of getting tangled in them. Depression often makes thoughts feel like facts. I'm a failure or nobody cares about me. ACT helps you see these as mental events, not truths. When your mind repeats, nothing will ever get better. Instead of arguing with that thought, you simply notice it. My mind is telling me the nothing will change story again. By labeling it as a story, you remind yourself that it's just a thought, not a prediction of the future. You can also use simple techniques like imagining your thoughts floating by like clouds in the sky or leaves on a stream. You don't chase them or push them away. You just watch them come and go. Over time, this practice helps you respond to life based on what matters to you, rather than reacting automatically to every negative thought your mind produces. The third ACT principle is being present. Being present means bringing your attention to what's happening right now instead of constantly replaying the past or worrying about the future. Depression often pulls you into rumination about what went wrong or fear about what might never improve. ACT uses simple mindfulness practices like noticing your breath or your surroundings to help you reconnect with the present moment, where life is actually happening. The fourth ACT principle is self as context. Self as context means understanding that you are more than your thoughts, feelings, or diagnoses. Depression may tell you, this is who you are now. ACT teaches you to see yourself as the observer of your experiences, not the experiences themselves. You are the one noticing sadness, not sadness itself. This perspective helps loosen depression's grip on your identity. The fifth ACT principle is values. Values are the qualities that matter most to you, such as kindness, honesty, health, success, family, wealth, or helping others. Depression often makes life feel empty or pointless. ACT helps you clarify what you care about deeply, even if you don't feel motivated or happy. Values act like a compass, giving direction when emotions are heavy or unclear. Identify your values to prioritize what matters to you the most. The sixth ACT principle is committed action. Committed action means taking small steps that are guided by your values, even when depression makes you feel low, unmotivated, or stuck. Your values are what matter most to you, such as health, family, growth, kindness, or responsibility. And committed action is how you live those values in daily life, regardless of how you feel in the moment. For example, If you value health but depression tells you there's no energy to do anything, committed action might be taking a short walk, drinking water, or getting some rest instead of staying in bed all day. The action is not driven by motivation or mood, but by your value of caring for your health. ACT emphasizes progress, not perfection. Action comes first, and motivation often follows. ACT is not about mastering all six principles at once. It's more like learning to juggle. You might start with acceptance or being present and slowly add the others over time. Some days will feel easier than others, and that's normal. The key is practice, both in therapy and in daily life, so these skills become more natural. With practice, ACT helps you stop being pushed around by depression driven thoughts and feelings. Instead of waiting to feel better before living your life, you learn to live your life in ways that matter, even when you don't feel better yet. Over time, this builds confidence, meaning, and resilience. Depression may still visit, but it no longer gets to run the show. Over time, this builds confidence, meaning, and resilience. Depression may still visit, but it no longer gets to run the show. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, and share to help others.